What's poppin', people? Zinx here, bringing you another Forza Horizon 3 video. In this Forza Horizon 3 video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to get unlimited credits and XP. So let's get straight into it. So basically, to start this off, you're simply going to need to get a certain vehicle. Now, there's 4 vehicles in total that you can get to do this method. Now, basically, it depends on what you're going for. If you're going for XP, there's 2 different vehicles. And if you're going for money, there's another 2 different vehicles. So, this is what I'm going to be using in the video. It is the Subaru BRZ Horizon Edition. As you can see right there, it has the HE symbol and then XP boost. So, there's Horizon Edition vehicles in this game which give you boosts. This one is XP, and that's what I want. I want XP. So now, there are other vehicles as well. I'll show you one right now. Now, here's another one. You can't really see it because for some reason this car doesn't load, but is a Ford GT Horizon Edition. That's a 2017 model, and it is an Horizon Edition credits boost. So if you want credits and not XP, this is the way to go. You're gonna get XP and credits from both ways, but if you want to get even more credits or even more XP, these are the vehicles you want to use. Now, there's 2 other vehicles. One of them is a Mustang. I'll show you right now. This is the Mustang. It is a XP boost. And then there's also a Viper, which I currently do not have, but it's a credits boost. So the Ford GT and BRZ are my 2 favorites, but if you like the Viper or the Mustang better, you can choose those. Now, real quick, for all of you wondering, how do I get these Horizon Edition vehicles? It's very simple. You can either win them via wheel spins, like I am showing you in the background, or you can buy them on the auction. Now, it is quite hard to get them via wheel spins. They're very rare, but it's also difficult to get them on the auction because you have to spend a bit of money to get these Horizon Edition vehicles because they're very popular. But anyways, like I said earlier, I am going to be using the BRZ for this video. It is the XP boost. So let's get straight into the next step. Now, the next step might be the longest to do step. It is if you are already a low level, this will take you a little bit longer than any of the other steps in my opinion, and that is you have to get this Forza Festival right here. This is the one down on the right side of the map. You have to get that to level 4 or 5. Now, basically to do that is you have to complete the races and PR stunts and that are in this area. So you want to do the orange ones, though these do not count. Okay, what you do for these will not count, even though I've got those all 5 and this one is 3. You need to get it to 4 or 5. And the reason why is you need to have this race unlocked. So, like I said, this is the race you want unlocked right here. It is called the Goliath Circuit. Now, it basically is the longest race in the game. It is all around the entire map. But anyways, from here, before you set anything up, this is one important step that a lot of people do not know of. You're going to want to go over to progress, and then you're going to go to skill shop. Now, you're going to want to unlock almost every single perk that gets you all the way to this top left hand one. Now, if you read it, it says earn double credits from the next exhibition event you complete. Now, the Goliath race is an exhibition event, and with this unlocked, you get double credits from that race. So this can be absolutely huge, absolutely humongous for your bank account. This will help you so much more than you can even imagine. So I'm gonna get this. It costs 10 to get, but you'll be getting over 10 for every single one. Now for this perk, you will be only getting 1, but for this next perk, you'll get 3. So now, once again, you're going to unlock the top left-hand one, and this one says earn triple skills XP from the next 3 campaign races. Now this is very, very handy because it is a very long race, and you will be getting a lot of skill XP. But this will triple it, so you'll get even more. This is one of the ways to get so much more XP that a lot of people don't know. So what you want to do is you want to get that as well. This one will give it to you for the next 3 races, which is better than this one because you have to buy this one after every race you do, and this one you only have to do after 3. So this will help you out tremendously with your skill points. But anyways, from there, it's simple. We're just going to start up the race. Once you have your vehicle, you have this race unlocked, and you have your perks. We're going to set up an event. Now, I already have an event set up, but as you can see, I have the championship now unlocked for this, but we are going to do an exhibition, okay? Like that perk said, exhibition. So we're going to start one up. Now, what you want to do if you do not have a 3-lap one, which most likely you don't unless one of your friends has one, which some of my friends do have one, but what you're going to want to do is you want to go over here and edit your own exhibition. Now from there, you're simply going to want to pick anything that your Subaru, Mustang, Viper, or GT has unlocked. With the BRZ, I recommend the Asian sports cars because everything's going to be about the same speed as you. If you have a fully souped up BRZ, it's going to be faster than any of them. But from there, you just want to set that up. From there, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go race settings. Now this is huge. This is very, very important. The number of laps you want to do. The more laps you do, the more money you're going to get. But the longer it will take. It can take up to 2 hours to do a 10-lap race. And you can go pretty high. Now I did the math, and if you want to do a 50-lap race, that would take you 9 hours. But you'll be gaining a lot more XP than doing 3 or even 10. I do 3 personally because it takes about a little over a half hour to do, and it just seems to work the best for me because the perks allow you to get also that double and that triple XP, the double money like I said. So this is kind of like a good place to be in the middle. Now from there, you can literally have this to wherever you want. I usually keep the time progression to fix and the weather to clear so it's not raining or whatever. You can really have this to whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Anyways, you want to confirm that. You can edit the name to whatever you want. I don't really care. And yeah, the car thing was the thing you edited in the beginning. It's the Asian sports cars, just so you guys know. Anyways, from there, create your blueprint. I already have made one, so I'm going to delete my own one. So now, here we go. What you want to do is you want to pick the car that you want to use. I'm using the BRZ like I said, so I'm going to pick that one. From there, you have one more step before you can start the race. Now this is a step that a lot of people will actually forget about, or they might not even know, or they know about it but they won't think about it. Now the perks is the one that no one really knows about, but this is an also important step. This does not help XP, by the way. This is all about your credits, this next step. I just want to make that clear so people not looking for money, just looking for XP, you can skip this step. But I would recommend doing it anyways so you make more money as well as getting the XP. So basically what you're looking for is you want to go to difficulty. And now, as you can see down there, you see where it says difficulty bonus CR? That means how much more percent of credits you're going to be earning. Now, what I like to do is I like to put my drivatar difficulty to pro. Now, they're going to be really good at driving, so if you're not a solid driver in this game, you probably will be beat, because I am beat on almost all the corners, because holy crap, the AIs in this game can corner, and I have no idea how to corner, because I also have traction control turned off. So yeah, basically what you want to do is you can just mess around in this for a little while and figure out what you like. I would recommend keeping it on automatic with this vehicle, unless you have a grip setup on it. Like I have a grip setup on it, but if you have a drift setup, oh yeah, by the way, don't use a drift setup. That's a terrible idea, gonna be honest. But anyways, yeah, you can basically set this up to however you want, and you can have as much credit boost as you want, like there, the percent bonus. So yeah, that matters on how well of a driver you are and how comfortable you are. So anyways, that's mine. If you want to copy mine, you can. They're pretty hard to race, I'm gonna be honest, but they're not unbeatable. The unbeatable one, I won the unbeatable, but I didn't have like any skill bonus because I was spending so much time racing too hard that I wasn't going for drifts and stuff to give me that more skill bonus. But anyways, from there, you are done. You have got everything completed. Now you basically start up the race. Now, like I said, you're going to be looking at about 11 minutes for the BRZ. I think probably closer to 12 minutes for the Mustang. And then for the GT and Viper, I think they're looking at like 10 or 9 minutes. I'm not really sure. I don't really use the credit boots that much because I just haven't gotten to them. I've got enough money in the game. After, if you guys saw my video where I opened all those wheel spins, whoo, I got a lot of money from that. But yeah, like I said, 11 minutes for me. I'm running about 11 minutes per lap, which means 3 laps times 11. It's going to be looking about 33 to 34 minutes, depending on if I mess up or not. But yeah, so it's going to take a while, and that's the one thing that's, you know, it's required almost. You can't just expect to be able to sit AFK and get a ton of money or XP. You actually kind of have to work for this. Now, one thing cool that you can do is you can pause the game whenever and just walk away, go to bed, come back in the next morning and do it. It really doesn't matter. You can just pause it, go eat dinner or something, or pause it, watch a video if you're bored, and then come back. It's a great method to do, but it's gonna take you some time. Now, one thing is though I have noticed is once you get past, I think, level 300, it's gonna start taking more than 20,000 XP to level up. So it's gonna take you a lot longer, and you're not gonna be leveling up as fast as you were before. So basically, once you get to 300, I would recommend stopping, because there's no point from there to level up unless you're just trying to show off. Which, don't be an asshole and brag about, oh, look at me, I'm 400 like I do. Sound like. But yeah, so it takes me a lot longer than it used to level up, because it keeps on taking more and more XP to rank up. But anyways, yeah, that's just a thing. And I would recommend keeping rewind on for that example right there. I didn't take the corner well enough, so I crashed. That's just a thing that's gonna happen. But anyways, that basically wraps up this part. I'm going to finish the race, and then I'll catch up with you guys then. So yeah, here we are finally at the end of the race. It has been 3 laps, and as you can see, like I said, a little over 33 minutes. I got 34 minutes. That's not bad. I do have to say I screwed up on a few sections, so I didn't get as best as I wanted. I usually average around 11:06. I've gotten 11:05 before for my best lap, but you know, it really depends. I'm just not having a good day for driving, honestly. But let's see. So we have $382,000 in CR, so that's pretty good. That's a little bit below average in my opinion for me. Now XP 383,000. That's below average for me as well. It's because I didn't really get a lot of skills. I usually get closer to 60,000 for skills. I really kind of struggled with getting skills. I kept on screwing up. I kept on crashing. It wasn't good. But you know, it's still a lot of XP. That's almost 400,000 XP. And as you can see, I'm leveling up right now, and I'm gonna get. Let's see, I was 407 when I started. I got a little bit over 8 levels. That's not bad, not bad. So, actually, I think, was it 408? 7 or 8 levels, you know. 383,000 XP. That is quite a bit. Now we have a little wheel spin. Let's see if I can get anything good. And, oh, hey, shit. Let's go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a good way to end off that little thing. But anyways, guys, like I said, this is a great XP and credits method. It is probably the best out there, so I would take advantage of it right now while it's still there. They might patch it, I don't know. It's not really a glitch technically, it is in the game, but you never know. They may, you know, nerf it. That's a good way of putting it. So, like I said, you gotta use those perks, and you gotta get a lot of drift skills, clean racing skills, all the kind of skills in order to get the maximum amount of XP and then as well credits. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for videos like this. Like always, I hope you enjoyed. Zinx is out.